look technical errors for most fighters, but for Hamed, he gets away with them.
Yes, he almost defies conventional logic. Johnson has been through a dodgy spell, but he's still there. And many times in his reign, he's come through bad moments to prevail, and Prince Naseem Hamed has got to remember that.
It's all gone a little quiet, just again having a little look at each other. It's only Hamed's round.
One or two good judges in the game have suggested that he has been slipping a little of late, Tom Johnson, in recent defences, but he's still the champion, and if Prince Naseem wins this, you will not be able to take it away from him. Good little right hand from Johnson, who must know that he's got to start to change the pattern a little bit, because he must realise that he's falling behind on the scorecards. Again the right hand from Johnson.
And Hamed has a little comment for him after Johnson attempted that right hand.
Naseem, who's scored 43 knockdowns in his 24 previous fights. So far he hasn't had Johnson on the floor. Only 3 opponents have managed to stay upright in Naseem's career to date. Remember, Tom Johnson got off the floor against Ava Beleño when we saw him in Newcastle, the Colombian. He was down in the first round and got up to win by stoppage in the last.
Johnson's recovered quite well. He got a little bit of spring back in his legs there, just getting back to some movement.
He's very, very wary of Prince Naseem's power now, and you have to ask the question, what is Johnson going to do to win the fight from here?
Yes, he's falling behind on points. He's got to try and land some decent punches. He's got to try and hurt Hamed. And a good right hand there from Johnson.
That was one of his best punches of the contest. He's not noted as a huge puncher, Tom Boom Boom Johnson. He's not a light hitter, and there he catches Naseem again, who again left himself off balance and knows it. A self-conscious little jig on the spot from Naseem. There's 2 good right hands from Johnson, who is just maybe rediscovering his confidence.
He's just getting the better of this round thus far. 2 good right hands, and Hamed not getting close enough to land his own punches.
Well, Prince Naseem has to be careful that he doesn't let Tom Johnson back into the fight. This is a very wily old campaigner, 10 years older than him. And again the right hand. He's got careless in this round. It's been his worst round so far, Prince.
Hamed's just planted his feet, and Johnson has used good movement and just picked Hamed up from distance in a good round. And I think Johnson's round.
Remember, Prince Naseem Hamed has won all his world title fights so far by stoppage. Will he become the first man to authentically stop Tom Boom Boom Johnson? He's only lost twice, the American. I say authentically because there was one against Manuel Medina when he was beaten on a technical decision when the fight was stopped because of cuts in the 9th round, but Medina was ahead. Since then, Johnson beat that same fighter twice.
What's the backhand? What's the backhand?
Just hearing that 1 or 2 of the American commentators behind us have scored the last 2 rounds for Johnson. timely reminder that some people, maybe the judges, could be seeing things a little differently. Remember, there are 2 American judges and a Mexican scoring this. That strikes me as a bit odd in a fight between an Englishman and an American to have 2 American judges and an American referee, but there you go.
Well, that's all right, Hamed. I still have Hamed 3 points ahead.
Yep, I had him 3 ahead going into this one. But Johnson is finding his way back. I think Barry McGuigan had a good point, didn't he? Naseem has to start picking up the points a bit and not just waiting to try and land an attempted knockout blow.
Yes, Hamed just becoming a little flat-footed. He's got to try and get in range quicker.
I just wonder whether Hamed has just mentally relaxed a little after having Johnson on the run in the 3rd and 4th round. He may have felt he had it in the bag, but Johnson is proving otherwise.
Well, a fighter like Tom Johnson is certainly not one to do that against. You've got to have it all really right. You've got to be very sharp mentally. And Johnson just dancing around, content just to pick Hamed off at distance.
At the moment, he's just outboxing him a little, but the left hook gets Johnson going again. Oh, here we go. Clubbing right, then a straight right hand as well.
And that was all caused from a little short left hook inside, and again Johnson's hurt.
Bad moments again for the American, who's breathing heavily. Suddenly, Naseem has him on the run again. Oh, and the left hand sent Johnson reeling backwards. 3-punch combination from Naseem. He can be a chilling finisher. He's tottering now. Tom Boom Boom Johnson. This time Naseem is looking for the finish, but the bell comes at a very good time for Johnson. Just at a time when you felt that Prince Naseem Hamed was close to the stoppage, but he's in a bad way. 8th round, rising excitement for the sellout crowd at the London Arena down in the Docklands. Is this the round for Prince Naseem Hamed? The 8th round, he found a good left hand there from close in, and another one. And this time, Naz has started the round fast, which will give him a full 3 minutes to maybe force the stoppage. Lovely uppercut as well. It's another very, very good looking left hand from Prince Naseem. Once he gets his man going, like a lot of good fighters, he suddenly switches up about 4 gears in an instant.
This is very difficult for his opponents to get out of the way, because he brings these punches in from all sorts of angles, and it's difficult when a fighter has got everything there, but when he's hurt, he doesn't know where they're coming from.
Well, there's been some sparkling stuff in the last couple of rounds from Prince Naseem. And again, a very hard-looking left hand that might have put a lot of fighters on the floor. He wears those leopard skin trunks, and he's on you with the speed of a big cat at times as well.
And he's really putting power into the right hands now, Hamed.
Oh, he looks in a bad way. Johnson tottering, almost went right hand. He's surely ready to go. And this the 8th round. Again, he somehow stays on his feet. Huge right hand. The referee thought about stepping in there. There's a cut as well underneath one of the eyes for Johnson, who's all over the place. We are surely only seconds away here. If Naseem can find another big punch like that, a right uppercut. Nobody could have taken that in the 8th round. He'll do very well to get up from this. And will the referee let him go on anyway? No, he will not. Prince Naseem Hamed at the IBF Featherweight Championship of the world to his WBO belt. He is twice a world champion. And again, the finish was electric.